happy Thanksgiving week to everybody out there. I want to speak for the rest of the owners and everybody here at the office that we are very grateful and very thankful for our entire United Real Estate family. Hey guys, we've been covering some pretty heavy subjects over the last few weeks. So this week's video is not even going to be real estate related. It's going to be lighthearted, and it's talking about Trashcan Turkey. So what in the world am I talking about? So for the last off and on for the last 10 years, I've been cooking my turkeys at Christmas time and Thanksgiving, of course, out in my yard with a metal trash can. And we have pictures to go along. So I'm going to describe what I do. You can follow along with the pictures. And then if you ever want to do this yourself, I would be more than happy to talk to you in a little bit more detail, but it's very simple. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is you need to find a 30-gallon trash can. And I know Sullivan's Hardware on the north side and Headlands, they're right down the street from each other. They both still sell trash cans. You don't need a lid, just the trash can itself. You'll see in future pictures what I'm talking about. When you first get that trash can, you just need to start a small fire inside the trash can, newspapers, cardboard, whatever. It doesn't have to get super hot. But all you're doing is you're just, I hosed mine out. I use the same one now, but the first time I hosed it out, little soap and water, and then I did this fire in it just to burn off any kind of shipping chemicals, or oils. You don't really have to get the fire that hot in order to do this. Anyhow, now for the setup. So you can see in the first picture, and I have it brought up here on my computer so I can follow along as well. I'll tell you, all this will make sense in a minute, but you want to find some kind of soft ground. So something in your garden, or if you do it in your grass, you will burn a circle of burnt grass. So somewhere where you don't really care if it has a little, I moved some of my mulch aside and did it in my garden, a little bit soft. You lay out your aluminum foil. You need that turkey to sit upright like it is in the picture. So what I did is, that's a small cinder block, and I have a 2x2 wooden stake that goes through the block, and then and I wrap that stake in foil, and then I create a ball of foil on the top of that stake, and I set the turkey right on top of it, just like you see in the picture there. And then the bottom of the turkey rests on that cinder block. It's just important that the turkey not rest on the ground, and it should be in the middle of this trash can when you put the trash can over the top of it. So yeah, that's kind of the setup. Now, you can season your turkey any way you want. We just do butter, salt, and pepper. You guys do whatever you want. All right, and then you go to the next picture. Now, you get your coals going. So once your coals get nice and hot, and I think I use a 40-pound bag. You can see from the picture, you put those coals all the way around. So you put the trash can over the top of the turkey. So now your trash can is upside down. You press into the ground a little bit just to create a little bit of a seal so that you don't get a bunch of smoke up in that, basically the oven that you're creating inside that turkey. And then you pile the coals around it, and then you put as many coals reasonably as you can right on top, just like you see in the picture there. And you just try to get that turkey right in the middle. So what I do is I measure my trash can, and then I want the top of the turkey to be about 3 or 4 inches from the top of the trash can, or what is the bottom of the trash can. Then you go to the next picture. The next thing you need to do is get some cool people, some awesome family members. Get yourself some beer, as you can see, and some lawn chairs, and you just sit there and watch, and that turkey will just cook so fast and so perfectly every time. So I've done a 22-pound turkey, a 20-pound, and a 15-pound. So I've done various sizes, and they all cook 90 minutes. And you'll see in the next few pictures, it comes out perfect every time, super crispy. And one of the great benefits is you're sitting out here while everybody's hustling in the kitchen. You're sitting out there. So for example, this Thursday, Paul and I are going to be sitting outside enjoying the beautiful weather, sitting around talking, drinking a few beers while everybody's busy inside. Kids will come out and hang out with us too. It's really fun. Anyway, 90 minutes is all it takes. And let's see, I think that's it. The next picture, then you're going to need, you will need a pair of pliers, some leather gloves, or and a pair of pliers, or maybe 2 sets of pliers that you're going to want to grab the bottom of that trash can. There is a rim at the bottom of those metal trash cans. You're going to grab it, lift it, and take it off, and then you have what's right there in that picture, and you get a perfectly cooked turkey every time, juicy. It's super great. Really, I think that's about it. Yeah, the next picture is just, I let it rest for about an hour after we're done cooking. 90 minutes. save space in the kitchen and in the oven. And it's kind of fun to hang out outside on a beautiful Thanksgiving day. So anyhow, I've shown many people how to do this. I've got a lot of my friends are cooking their turkeys this way. If it's something you want to try this Thursday or maybe this Christmas or next year, feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk you through it. Really, you have all the basics, but I can go into a little bit more detail if you have some questions. So I hope you found this lighthearted. I hope you found it fun. And I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving with all your loved ones, whoever they may be. We certainly appreciate you and we're thankful for you here. All right, have a great week. Bye.